Welcome back to the Toyota Influencer Challenge. King of the Hill. By now you know how we do it. The best influencers in South Africa are playing WRC 9 and they are rally racing in the Toyota Yaris. Each week a new influencer steps up to try and challenge the King of the Hill, who right now is OK Wasabi. He is undefeated, but today Pippa Tshabalala is stepping in. If you don't know Pippa, she was hosting The Verge back in the day. She's been in gaming for years. She was actually one of my influencers coming into it, and she's had a controller in her hands for most of her life, so she is going to put on a huge challenge, which she's going to have to do because they are racing in Wales, which is a pretty tough track. Of course, you know, I'm joined by my co-commentator, Dave. Dave, Wales. What a track to put these two up against one another.
Yeah, so hopefully the weather plays along today. You know, like we all know that there's no sunny days in Wales, but hopefully the guys will have a clear track to gun it out. We've got the OG Pippa Tshabalala taking on our current champ, OK Wasabi. It should be a thrilling race, Sam.
It should be. We're going to jump into it. They are going to have a clear day, which is a surprise for Wales.
Nice,
and you can
nice.
Look at those serious faces as we start to count down.
They've got their game faces on.
Game faces on. I like that. And off we go. As we start, you see there, Pippa had a false start. That's not good. Those 10 seconds are going to hurt her later on in the race. So now she's going to have to go quick fast, Dave.
Yeah, man. So the cool thing, well, for OK Wasabi about Pippa's false start is that he's got a 10-second cushion that he can use, and either he can take it slowly and cruise his way through the track. He doesn't necessarily need to floor it and causing less damage to the car because he already has a 10-second buffer that he can play with.
You can see right at the start of the track in Wales, lots of turns, lots of right angles. You've got to listen to your co-driver to make sure that you follow instructions. And it's also a bit difficult because the track is quite slippery, even without the rain, but it's narrow because you can see there's the fall off on the one side, there's the rocks on the other, there's the logs, there's the fences. So they've really got to focus on being accurate and staying straight, which that's not how you stay straight.
As you were saying, someone takes a visit to their local lumberjack for some logs, you know. So, but that is the thing about this Wales track. The first sector is quite narrow, long corners. You need to be careful with your handling. Just strike a perfect balance between how you accelerate and how you take a corner.
You saw there, OK Wasabi, he drove straight into the gate. That happens as well, and again, just showcasing how narrow the track is, how accurate you need to be. The smart way to drive this is to slow right down, just focus on getting the turns. Pretty much what Pippa's doing right now. You can see she's a little bit slower. She's just keeping her car straight, making sure she can get these nice turns, a little bit of a slide. The hairpin's coming up now. This is where you want to use your handbrake. You want to use your handbrake to slide around and not hit the big white thing in the middle.
As you say that, Pippa goes straight into that white barrier. Unfortunately, OK Wasabi now takes the lead. On top of taking the lead right now, he still has that 10 seconds in his pocket, so he doesn't necessarily need to floor the second sector. It's quite a tight sector. One mistake, you're either falling off into the side or you're going into the trees.
Definitely. So Pippa and OK Wasabi are starting to handle these turns a little better. You both saw there when they did the second hairpin, really good job. Wasabi did a great job of slowing around and getting that nice and clean. Pippa's just focusing. She doesn't look too stressed, but she's well aware that she's got those time penalties. And off they go. Oh, that's a nice little slide turn, there from Pippa. Beautifully done.
It looks like Pippa's been practicing it. Or is it the OG in her coming out? We don't know. But the cool thing about this race is that Pippa isn't that far back from OK Wasabi. As I say that, OK Wasabi goes straight into that gate. But that's the cool thing. She's staying close by, and hopefully she can win some of that 10 seconds that she lost in the beginning of the race.
Definitely. OK Wasabi did a really nice jump there, but he isn't very good with gates. And they're open. Like, this is my biggest thing. OK Wasabi, they're open. You can go through them. You don't have to hit them. But he's not getting that right. He is starting to pick up his pace a little bit. And as I say that, you can see the slidiness of Wales. Slides right on out. Gives Pippa the opportunity to catch right up to him. This is the danger where you try and open up because it's a very uneven track as well. And she's got inches on him now.
Yeah, wow, what a quite an exciting race. It's closer than I thought it would be. The guys are going neck and neck right here. Pippa has a little lead. Now she just needs to find the pace to extend it by 10 seconds so that hopefully by the time the race ends, she takes it.
Beautifully done for both of them on the hairpin there. Neither of them really using the handbrake. I think if they'd used the handbrake, they could have skidded, kept a little bit of speed. But now there's a big jump coming for both of them. What's really important here is to take it to the right, but keep your car a little bit to the left. Let's see if they do that.
Oh, beautiful cornering from both of them. As the weeks go by, the racing here at the Toyota Gaming Engine is getting better and better as the competition also heats up. There's so much to play for at stake. OK Wasabi has a narrow lead over Pippa Tshabalala as they go into the last sector. Who will take it? He's up by 7 seconds, so Pippa needs to claw back 17 seconds. And OK Wasabi makes a reckless mistake. She might just take it.
I completely interrupted you there because as you were saying he can take this, he turned around, he skidded right around, and I was like, no, OK Wasabi, wrong way. Your car's got to face forward. It's so close between these two. OK Wasabi's losing the back end. He's too fast and maybe not slowing down enough, not judging how rocky and slippery these tracks are. Pippa is just doing a really good job. They're coming close to the finish. She looks so chilled and calm, and she's picking up speed, but there's an ugly turn at the finish. This is Pippa's opportunity. Here she goes. She's got to make that turn. She did a little wiggle there.
This is me panicking, guys. I did a really terrible false start and then one terrible crash and it messes you up.
So Pippa there, Dave, is saying about the false start and a terrible crash, but the truth is she was still, OK Wasabi celebrates hard, but look how close she was. It was really the false start penalty.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. Pippa managed to even claw back 3 seconds from that false start penalty, because I think the gap between OK Wasabi and her is only 7 seconds. But really great race from both of today's competitors, neck and neck throughout. It was a really tight one. Unfortunately, Pippa was a bit too excited at the start, and that let her down.
It did let her down, but OK Wasabi's going to be celebrating. He is still king of the hill. He is still on top, and another influencer will be coming next week to try and see if they can topple them. I think both of them drove exceptionally well on what is a super tough track. You know who I would have loved to see on this track is Rouge because of the way she was twisty-turny and kind of doing a little bit of gardening as she went. Can you imagine her turning on this track, Dave?
Yeah, we probably would have gone bumper cars again today, But exciting stuff from OK Wasabi and Pippa Tshabalala. What a dope race, man. If you also want to get into the action, check out ttge.co.za. All the info is there for you, just like our influencers today. You can also take part in the action and be part of the Toyota Gaming Engine.